Hey guys, come with me to Sephora while I get a color analysis and see what colors matches my skin tone the best. Let's go!
No, man. Thank you so much.
So tell me what's going on.
Yeah, we're here with Sephora, and we are giving complimentary color analysis with any 2 products that you get from Sephora. So very, very cool experience, and you will get something tailored specifically for your skin tone, and that's gonna make you look amazing. So check out our setup.
All right, hello.
Hi,
What's your name?
my name is Niko.
Niko. Have you ever had color analysis done before?
No, this is
No.
my first time.
Your first time. All right, so I'm just gonna take a look at you really quick, and I'm just gonna ask you a few questions. So it looks like you don't color your hair. This is your natural hair color.
No, so this is a colored situation. I dyed it like a honey blonde situation,
Okay.
like a light brown,
Okay,
but naturally I'm black.
okay.
Black hair.
All right, so you have just a little bit of warmth to your skin tone, but overall you have a little bit more depth to it. And then your eye color, it's a little bit more deep and not quite so warm. It's leaning a little bit more neutral or cool tones. And then your hair color to me is it has a lot of depth to it. It also has a little bit more of a cooler aspect to it as well. So overall you're more cool and deep, and you don't have you have a little bit more contrast to your coloring. So I'm going to say that you're one of our deeper winter shades, or deeper winter seasons. So I'm going to do a few tests for you just to show you the difference between some of the colors.
Okay.
So the first test that I'm going to do, just pulling my swatches here. So the first test I'm going to do is our metallic test.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with gold because I feel like the silver is going to look better on you. So since you're so cool, the warmth of this gold is just a little bit, it's not really brightening you up at all. It's not bad per se, but it's not really sparkling on you like I think our silver will be. So once I put this on you, you can really see how that's just brightening you up a lot. It's really just kind of sparkling. It contrasts really well with your deeper tones that you have and the cooler tones that you have in your hair, skin, and eyes.
Okay.
So definitely, because the silver is looking better on you, you are going to be a cooler season.
Okay.
And since you do have a little bit more depth to you, you're not going to be our cooler season of summer. So next I'm going to do a yellow test.
Okay.
So I love to compare the 2 different yellows from the warmer autumn season to the cooler, more saturated season of winter. So the autumns get more of this kind of mustardy yellow, which does, since you do have a little bit of warmth to your skin tone and a little bit more depth, it doesn't look terrible on you. But it's just not kind of brightening you up like we would want for our nice yellows. So next I'm going to take our winter yellow and put that up against you and really show you the difference between the 2. So you can see how that's just much brighter. It's contrasting really well with your hair, skin, and eyes. It's just kind of brightening you up. Not quite as heavy as that autumn yellow is. So it's just really popping against your skin tone, your eye color, and your hair, and just standing out a little bit more than the autumn yellow is.
Okay.
So another test that I like to do is the white test. So winters get this nice bright white that you already have on your drape here. And then the warmer seasons of spring and autumn get more of this kind of softer ivory white.
Okay.
So we're going to compare and contrast. So this bright white is really popping against your skin, your eyes are really popping, your hair looks great. We're going to put this softer ivory on there, and you can tell it's just a little bit more yellowy for you. It's not really brightening you up like the bright white is. You can really see the contrast between the 2. So the bright white just offers a lot more contrast with your deeper, cooler skin tone than this kind of more yellowy one is. It's kind of a little bit more dull on you.
Yeah, I can definitely see it.
Yeah. And then another test that I like to do is the bright blues. So winter gets these brighter, more saturated tones. So we're going to take this really bright blue and put it on you. And you can see that just really pops against you really well. It kind of harmonizes with your deeper features really well. And then to contrast, We have this more kind of green turquoise blue from Autumn, which it's a little bit more muted. It's not going to look terrible on you, but I feel like the crisper, more saturated blue hues from the winter palette are just going to pop against you just a little bit better than these more muted tones.
Gotcha. So I've always had a question on, well, my favorite color is red.
Okay.
I always had a question on which particular reds look good on me.
Okay.
Do we have anything within those
I
color
do.
palettes that we can take a look at?
Absolutely. So this autumn shade of red is just a little bit more orangey.
Okay.
So it's definitely still going to pop against you, but the warmer tones that it has are going to contrast a little bit too much with your cool skin tone, your cool hair color and eye color. And then, so the winter red, it's still a bright red, but it's just a little bit deeper, just the slightest bit. And it's also not quite as orange. And you can really see how, yeah, it just pops a lot better. It's a little bit more saturated, just the slightest bit deeper, versus if I were to bring this one back over and put them next to each other.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Thank you. So if I put them next to each other and you can see them next to each other, just the depth that this winter color has versus the softer, orangier tones of this red, this one is definitely showing off your contrast just a little bit better than this softer, kind of more orangey red is.
Okay.
And then I also like to show the purples. So autumns, and this purple is actually in the winter color card as well. It's more of a kind of plum purple, which still looks great on you. But I also like to show the contrast of the cooler, more royal purple from the winter palette. Where it's just a little bit cooler and a little bit brighter, and it just really pops against your skin tone a lot better. But the warmer tone is still in the winter color card. So you're going to be our twilight winter. It's the deepest of the winters. And so you're going to get a little bit more of these brighter pops of greens, some more of these hot pinks, and you do get that bright red that I showed you. And then on the back, we have 3 different color combinations for you to try out. These are going to be your best neutrals, the crisp white, midnight navy, and black. And then these are going to be your best jewelry metals. So silver, white gold, and platinum. And then it also tells you which colors to avoid. So orange is going to be a little bit too harsh on you. It's going to be a little bit more warm for your cooler, deeper skin tone. And then the brown is just going to be a little bit not as great of a contrast for you than the black would be.
Okay.
So not that you can't ever wear those colors, but they're not going to be your best colors to wear.
Gotcha.
Versus all of the shades that we have on the front there for you.
I definitely love this combination with this white, black, and red. I wear that a lot.
Yeah, I feel like that is a really great combination for you.
And it's very like nostalgic Sephora color scheme. So I'm an old school Sephora employee and a Sephora Spa member, and black, white, and red has always been like true to my core.
Yeah,
so.
I remember back when Sephora was like adding the red in there as well. Now it's mostly the black and white. But yeah, I remember the little pop of red. Yeah. So those are your best colors, and then I also have a QR code for you to scan, and it's going to give you a digital copy of your color card, and it's also going to add you into our color closet. So we basically do all of the online shopping for you. So we use a bunch of different brands, and we put them all into a color closet with your best colors. So that way you just have to shop through and look for your favorite styles, your favorite brands. We do clothing, swimwear, makeup, shoes, accessories. So it's all laid out there for you in the closet with your best colors. So you just have to choose your favorite styles. And yeah, we even do makeup from Sephora on there as well. So yeah.
Thank you. Well, I really appreciate being able to discover what colors definitely work for me. And I hope anybody who ever sits in this chair gets the same experience, because I'm now like open to like what works for my skin tone and what works well for me.
Yeah, it's a really fun job to do. I love it, and it's really cool to see like the differences. Like you probably already knew a few of those colors were like your favorites or they worked really well for you. So it's cool. It's kind of cool to see the differences between the lighter, kind of more warm and muted tones versus the more saturated deep tones in winter for you.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
All right, so I definitely went through the whole process. The experience was a 10 out of 10. I really appreciate you guys allowing me to come and experience this. You can definitely stop by Sephora. 2 purchases of any foundation or complexion products, you guys can come and get a color analysis to see what colors work for you. And I would love to see what you guys come up with and what color story you guys are. So tag me down below once you guys complete the process, and I would love to see what's going on with you guys. All right, take care. See ya.
Later.